What's up, guys? So I'm going to be making a video talking about 5 products, some Pokemon investments that I no longer waste my money on. Now, to get right into it, the first one is collection boxes. Now, I pulled up one example here, Hisuian, Zoroark, V-Star Premium Collections. I actually have 8 of these, and they're the only collection boxes I still have. And you can see there has been a price increase. This is because they have Evolving Skies in them. They have 1 pack of Evolving Skies and Chilling Reign. So again, with most of these things on the list, if you find a good enough deal, they're worth picking up, okay? I'm simply talking about if you find things at certain market value, I'm probably not picking them up. Now, some of the reasons I don't pick up collection boxes anymore is simply just because of their size. They take up a ton of space, not space efficient. The other thing is shipping them is going to be a pain. You have the paper exterior, the plastic. They're also normally very long and thin, so it's difficult to find boxes for them, or you have to cut down boxes, which is just a hassle. And then also when you're shipping them, if things get damaged, like the paper exterior, people will get upset about that. They'll complain a lot. So shipping them is definitely going to be a pain. So yeah, definitely the one thing is they're not space efficient and they're just a pain to ship. And I don't think there's a ton of collectability for them. So the next thing up that I don't buy anymore, I just have a guillotine up here, but singles and slabs in general, I don't tend to buy. A lot of reasons for this. First of all, it's not my expertise, and I think for a lot of people, it's not an expertise. I kind of equate buying singles and slabs to kind of buying individual stocks. Obviously, I think if you pick the right ones, you can do better long term. But again, there's much more volatility. There's higher highs and there's lower lows. And I think for the most part, a lot of people are going to fail picking individual slabs. So I think just for me, I'm quite humble. I don't think I know too much. I think that if I stick with sealed investment, that'll be a better decision for me long term. Obviously, there's going to be someone in the comments saying that they buy singles and they do really well. Cool. That's awesome. If you do great with singles, that's great. For me, it doesn't make sense. I don't like the extra risk, the extra volatility. It's just not for me. So that's really the only reason why I don't do it, is I think you're going to have a better chance of succeeding if you just stick with sealed product, because over time, unlike slabs, there's always going to be limited and less sealed product, whereas for singles and slabs, there's always going to be more, hypothetically, as people continue to open packs over time. So for me, I stick with sealed, so I threw that in the list, but it's not a sealed product, but it's fair enough. It's something I don't invest in anymore. The third thing is going to be just regular ETBs. So I just brought up the Brilliant Stars one, for example. I still buy ETBs for specialty sets. So I have some 151 ETBs. I have some Crown Zenith ETBs. If there's other sets in the future that are specialty sets that I want to pick up, ETBs will be an option for me. I talked about if 151 gets reprinted, how I may pick up a sealed case of 151 ETBs. But one thing I want to point out, I did make a video ranking sealed product, and you guys got me hooked on, where are they? The build and battle stadiums. Now, I just wanted to show you guys this, right? So in a build and battle stadium, you get 12 packs compared to an ETB, which is normally 9 or 10. And they take up less space. So if you go down here, this is the build and battle stadium dimensions. Let's see if we can pull this down here. Dimensions are 3.3 by 4.6 by 7.4 inches. Whereas, this is just a regular ETB from the Pokemon Center, is 3.4 times 6.5 times 7.4. So it is just slightly bigger in a few aspects. So I mean, when you're looking for space efficiency, if you don't have a ton of space, build and battle stadiums actually take up less space and there's more packs in them. So, that's one thing. Long term, when it comes to collectability, will people want ETBs over build and battle stadiums? That's something I'm still trying to figure out. I'm not exactly sure. I don't have an answer for that yet. I need to do more research, but simply from space efficiency standpoints, build and battle stadiums are better. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to go out and buy a bunch of build and battle stadiums. I'm simply saying that regular ETBs, they really don't perform that well long term, and they take up a ton of space. So that's why I'm not buying them anymore. The fourth thing I'm not buying is just random mini tins or tins in general that have been reprinted. So I'm still looking to buy tins from specialty sets if I can get them in a sealed display. So for example, Crown Zenith, a sealed display of mini tins, a 151 sealed mini tin display, something like that. And I did obviously pick up the Divergent Power tins. Those haven't been reprinted. So those are another type of tin I will consider getting if they haven't been reprinted and we know for a fact, with 99.9% certainty which packs are going to be on the inside. But I did pick up some of these Galar Power mini tins because I bought them I bought them because I thought there was going to be Evolving Skies Fusion Strike on the inside. Ended up being Lost Origin, I believe, in Astral Radiance. So long term, I'm going to do okay on them, but these are something that I'm not going to buy again or not buy in the future if I know they've been reprinted and I have no guarantee about which packs are going to be on the inside. And again, I actually do have some of these in sealed displays, so I think I'll be able to offload them eventually in the future for a decent price. But yeah, definitely not something I'm picking up. And then also, again, space efficiency. They're not the most space efficient thing in the world. Better than some products, but definitely a lot worse than others. So again, if you have limited space, it's just not something worth your time. They don't perform that well long term, and if you don't even know what packs are on the inside, why would someone want to buy it from you if they're looking for specific packs? And then finally, number 5 is basically any product I don't know anything about or don't know enough about. So I have Japanese 151 up here, but this is kind of just for Japanese in general. I don't dabble, I don't invest in Japanese currently. That may change in the future, but my point is that if you ask me to tell you how many boxes came in a Japanese booster box case, if they even have a booster box case, I wouldn't be able to tell you. If you ask me how many packs are inside a booster box, I would assume it's 36, but I wouldn't know if that's certain or not. If you ask me how many cards are in a pack, I wouldn't be able to tell you either. So if you ask me where to buy product from, should I buy it from someone in my home country? Should I try and buy from Japan? Should I buy through a proxy? Should I not? What are things I should be looking for on boxes to know if it's been tampered with or not? I wouldn't be able to tell you any of this. I have zero clue. So it's for this reason, in the future, unless I know basically the value of like the top 5 to 10 cards, I know what the top chase cards are, I know what the set looks like, I know if there's been reprints, I know what public perception is, I'm not going to be investing in a product. That's one of the biggest things I'm doing moving forward, is I'm putting way more research into what I do before I click buy anything, because I think it's very important to do research. I think a lot of people right now aren't doing research in the hobby. A lot of people are just hopping on the bandwagon. They don't really know what they're talking about, and even if they do, sure, they may get lucky in the short term. They may pick some good winners, whether it's slabs or sealed products, but long term, it's just not a winning strategy. So for that reason, if I don't know enough about the product, I'm not going to be wasting my money on it. And that's going to be the end of the video. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Affiliate links in the description down below. Thank you for watching. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.